fellas. All right, everybody, just last year, my first guest earned an Academy Award nomination for her performance in the movie Unfaithful. Starting tomorrow, you can see her in the brand new romantic comedy Under the Tuscan Sun. Please welcome the lovely and talented Diane Lane. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you for inviting me back.
Oh, man, yeah.
Thank you.
Great to have you on the show. I'm just curious about something. First, right off the bat, this movie, Unfaithful, obviously a major movie. It was a huge hit. That's usually a good thing. But in it, you play, which is unusual, a woman who's in a fairly happy marriage and is unfaithful to her husband. And I'm wondering, did that change the way people looked at you?
People would approach me, especially women. I mean, they would. I would get variety of, you know, some people would pat me on the back.
Right.
Way to go, girl.
Right.
You know, we showed them.
Right.
You know, or how could you, Richard Gere? I mean, how could you?
Right.
You know,
People were
everything.
mad at you
And
for
then
cheating.
The men,
Right.
forget it. Whore. Just
What guy goes up to Diane Lane and yells, "Whore!"
across the street. They
and
do it
then,
from a distance.
Yeah, and then probably wants you to sign something. Whore! Could you sign this, please?
Yeah, would you sign this for my wife?
Billy, yeah, thanks a lot.
Whatever.
Anyway, whore. That amazes me is that people confuse, you know, sometimes the character.
Well, it's
and
famous in the soap operas and things, you know. How could you cheat on your...
Right, right. People get mad, and it's on, you know...
It's a character.
It's a character. I'm playing a character. We're all playing characters. There's no Conan. What if there was, though? And also that scene that's just going to go down in movie history where you're on the... after you've cheated and you're on the train headed home, and it's a very erotic scene. And
well, it's not. That's very funny because sex on the train. There is no sex on the train.
There isn't. No, it's not. No, but you're
It's not
thinking
erotic.
about it's. No, well, it's well.
Where are we going?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be an amazing Metro North ad. I think they. I'm surprised they're not like ride the Metro North and you'll see Diane Lane and you know, yeah.
I got a discount pass.
No, I didn't think it would
forever
happen.
in New York. No, I thought you were going like risky business or some joke in there.
That's not me. No, I'm very subtle in my comedy. I don't do what other people do.
No, I don't know what to say about that scene.
But it was a fantastic movie, and no matter how people are reacting, you definitely got a reaction out of people.
Yes, well, that's Adrian Lyne. I mean, when you go to his films, I think you can pretty much bet on having a very visceral, you know, fear of the opposite sex at the end of the film.
Yeah, that's what he does. Yeah.
He does it very well.
Thanks for doing that, for making me afraid of women now.
Well,
actually, that goes back a long time, so I can't blame him for that. Under the Tuscan Sun, this is the new movie that you're working on. You had to actually go to Tuscany and work while you were in Tuscany, which might be hard.
Cruel and unusual punishment.
Well, did you get any downtime, or I think it would be just distracting?
It was hard to work in paradise. Nobody gives you any sympathy for being homesick. Screw you, you're having wine and olive oil, and, you know, it's beautiful there, isn't it? Click, you know.
Right.
But I was homesick. I mean, after 5 weeks, you're like, okay, I've had all the pasta, sampled the wine, and now I miss my daughter, I miss my boyfriend, I want to go home, you know?
And you in the movie, you play someone who you know, is learning to cook and is...
Oh, yeah.
Do you
well,
cook?
She can cook.
Do you cook?
I just play one on TV. No.
Right. Do you cook at all?
Grilled cheese.
Really?
No,
Seriously?
I'm serious. It's pretty sad. Ask Josh. He gave me a waffle iron. A waffle machine. You plug it in.
Yeah, it's a waffle iron.
Well, I thought you put them in
this strange waffle machine.
I didn't know this.
Some sort of device that transforms dough into waffle.
Well, I learned more from the 9-year-olds in the house about how to make waffles. So yes, now I have a variety.
You never prepared waffles before?
Not like that, with eggs and things.
What kind of waffle? Have my uranium waffle.
I'm a city kid.
Yeah. Were you making... frozen waffles are good.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. The frozen waffles are amazing. Those are great. Eggo. And I'm not doing this just because they're paying me on the side. That's a great waffle.
You're
Eggo.
So busted. I just want the free T-shirt, okay?
Yeah, right. I love that I'm trying to get free stuff, and it's Eggo waffles. You'd think I'd aim a little, oh, I wear Calvin Klein. I hope they send me something. No, not me. I'm trying to get a frozen waffle. Do you
Keep it
ever
simple.
that? Do you ever? I've done this before. I get something. I did this back in my dating days. Watch out, ladies. But I would do that a lot. I would get food from a take-in place, but then pretend that I made it. Did you ever do that?
Oh, well, isn't that like false advertising? I mean, what if if somebody came into the kitchen,
Right.
and you had to like
And they
prepare
see-
it again?
Right. Oh, well, that.
You know,
yeah.
girls wear stuffing in their bra. That's like false advertising. I mean, eventually you might have to take the bra
Yeah,
off.
right.
And, like,
That
but
doesn't make sense
I thought
because.
you were a double D. You're
Right.
a double A.
Right.
Oh.
But it shouldn't matter. It's what's inside that counts.
The bra or...
Oh, I forget. Oh.
See?
That came out sounding horrible.
It did. Deeply disturbing.
I need help from the dog.
That was a funny one.
I love that dog. I know. He's talented.
I
And
like
those
that.
paws almost looked realistic.
It's late enough.
If we just had a little more money, we could do more than dump sticks and liquid fur.
Drumsticks.
We have a clip here from Under the Tuscan Sun. What do
Okay.
we need to know about this?
Oh, okay. My character winds up almost on a dare, basically, going to Italy. And unbeknownst to her, really, it's a special tour.
And you sort of remake your life. You decide while you're there, I'm going to buy a house and live
This is a temporary
here.
arrangement. She didn't plan on staying, as you can see from the clip. Roll them.
Roll them. Let's look at this clip from Under the Tuscan Sun. Under the Tuscan Sun opens tomorrow, so check that out. Diane Lane, nice to have you here
Thank you
again.
for having
Yeah,
me.
good luck to you. Wanda Sykes coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around. Huh? Hey, guess what, folks? We have a great show coming up tomorrow night, and how often does that happen? From the movie The Rundown, The Rock is going to be here. You can watch it on TV. I love that. They're always like, I always see it. Fashion designer Isaac Mizrahi will be here, and musical guest Robert Randolph and the Family Band. So watch that show. Good show. Wanda Sykes is going to be out here in just a minute.